Wait, am I going live now?
Yeah.
Did it work immediately?
I got a notification for it. Watch later.
Oh, yep, seems to be working. Okay, Link, you'll be my test candidate. Can you hear me? Am I going live now? Type 1, 2, 3 if you can hear me. Okay, so there's a good chunk of delay. Also, Sam Link is saying hi to you very aggressively.
Hello.
Oh my god, all of you guys showed up. Of course you did. Me. Yeah, that's because I was watching my stream to make sure it was working.
Yes, this is the test. Totally.
Yeah, fair warning, y'all. I have a lot of delay. So, either that or I don't know. Okay. The moment you hear me say this, type 1, 2, 3 and enter it. Okay, so quite a lot of delay.
No, that's not good.
Now what should I do? Doing a test stream already. I could just go on a server,
You could.
play Cake Wars or something.
Yeah. How am I still tired? It's literally 1 o'clock.
Okay, Link, you'll be my test candidate. Can you hear me? Am I going live now? YouTube, stop playing stuff.
Oops.
Stop it, please. OBS, I want... Okay, say 1, 2, 3 right now. Fair enough. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to make this stuff work.
Yeah, I mean, that's ever so slightly important.
Because I want to be able to see... I want to be able to see the chat. make this stuff work. Or this is where I open it up on my phone and use my phone to look at chat. I can be a smart boy.
Whoa. It's crazy.
Let's go to my channel. Go to my stream.
Cat, what do you want? Stop it.
Okay, there we go. Now I have a way to look at chat.
Woo.
I'm just gonna like play a game of Cake Wars. Haven't played this in a while, so this will turn out great, I'm sure.
Yep, totally. There's no way anything could go wrong.
Oh my lord.
Never mind.
Well, the stream's gonna have a fun time watching this.
Oh god. What happened?
Oh. I'm securing my own atoms. We're all good now, people. Gotta remember how to play this game. And not misplace all of my blocks.
Maybe not.
Oh, people are already on the offensive. Of course they are.
Rude. I am such great commentary.
Let's get myself some basic gear. I think Red may have just left the game. Because with how fast their cake was gone, it does not seem likely someone actually killed them.
Yeah, probably not.
Orange is also looking like an easy target, so I'm going to go ahead over to Orange. They're gone. Head back over to my base. Let's actually just get some endstone real quick. Try to surround as best I can. I did not build this very uniformly, so
It's fine.
don't like having my back turned either, so, you know, that's just great. Kinda gotta to build though, so, you know. All good things, all good things. I'll have to head to mid soon, but I really want to get obsidian on my bed first. Cake, not bed. There are no beds. Beds simply do not exist here. Ooh, floating island. I just want a pickaxe.
I have food. Really sloppily made food, but it's food.
It's looking pretty good so far, but I want to get my bed or my cake entirely secured, so I'm gonna focus on that now. Still got my point over there. And here comes Cyan. And they fell off the edge. Well, that wasn't very smart.
Yeah, maybe not.
But that shows me a slight flaw in my security, so I'll be sure to fix that now. I'm sure they're on their way already. Of course, I'm slow with the clicking. Okay, less worried about my bed now. I can actually grab some better gear. Really want to grab a pearl. Oh, of course, Cyan's at the middle point. Gotta contest that now. Oh, now they're going to my emerald point, which will not be allowed. They're dead. Oh, it's literally me and Cyan. What am I doing? You know what? I'm just gonna go give Cyan a visit. You know? Just a quick little visit.
Friendly little visit.
Friendly little pass by, so to speak. So that must be their base over there. I'm gonna actually... Here, let me grab another pearl. But yeah, they're trying to capture all the points. They're going on the offensive without any decent defense, I'm assuming. Just need a tiny bit more. Of course, they're already on their way. Yeah, hello, hello, hello. Wait, did they fall? I didn't even realize they died. I was still under the impression I was going to have to fight them. They fought themselves for me. How nice. Okay, so I need 20 emeralds. Do I even need to be worried? Is worry something I need right now? Because I don't feel like it.
Then just don't.
I mean, no, I'm feeling like I don't need to be worried, because,
Yeah, so just
oh, hey, there they are. Oh my god, they got some armor.
Wow.
Oh, I missed. Wow. Surprise, surprise. Cyan, you're trying too hard. I'm starting to feel like I don't even need to, like, attack them. Have they even captured any emerald points?
No clue.
Okay, here's the idea. Here's the idea. I'm just gonna go on the offensive right now.
Okay, have fun.
So while they're coming at me from probably a different angle, I'm gonna go at them from this angle.
Wow.
They're dead.
Did they
Glad I
die?
got these gapples. So their plan isn't going to plan so far.
Shocking.
Just gotta figure out where they are. Huh. Bet you that's their base over there. Oh, here they are. Cyan, you're really not trying, are you? Okay. I can just wait for them to come to me. Or I can go to them. They just jumped in the void.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't buy a sheep, did I? That's a ditto for me. Well, that was sad. Okay, they're already on their way. That was also sad. I'm assuming you're not watching my stream, Sam.
Not really, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It'd be funny if you were, though, because this is... I feel kind of bad for them now.
Yeah, it's fine. If they
Anyway,
die,
let me
they
just
die.
enchant all my armor. Let's get sharpness 2. Oh wow, I don't have enough of those stars. Who would have thought? Oh wow, I'm out of arrows.
That's not good.
They also just froze.
Hmm?
They also just froze.
Oh. That's also probably not good.
I'm confused. Where did they go? They're still in the game. They just also, like, aren't. Okay, I'm gonna have to purchase a new sword if I want the sharpness. What? Oh, they are here. Neat.
Yay? Is that really a good
They're
thing,
dead.
though? I don't know.
I don't know if they're qualified for this. I feel kind of bad. Oh, They left.
Oh.
Welp.
Yeah, you win.
I should have been, looking at chat that entire time. Actually, no, I shouldn't, because it's really hard to play and watch chat.
Yeah. Link's just drawing and slightly commenting on your fighting skills, I guess.
Okay, so I still have people watching.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just my friends or if it's other people. Let's see. I already did Cake Wars. Let's do Block Hunt. Let's see what's here.
Hide and seek.
I haven't actually played Block Hunt in a good bit. I also haven't... Oh, God. Here it is. Quality content. All three people are Link.
How do you draw? I don't remember, and that's not good.
Fuck. Where do I go?
Somewhere. Like, what the hell? Yummy Adams. What does that mean?
I really don't have a good hiding spot.
It's fine.
That's better. That's much better. How do I taunt?
When the atoms are at its weakest, they are exposed, allowing me to steal them in launch. Sure, okay, yeah, that's not terrifying.
I'm confused too, don't worry. I'd have confidence that I'm gonna win this, but I also haven't played Block Hunt in years, probably. Where you going, Screen Bro 24? Oh, he's gone. Away, apparently.
I'm sorry, I zoned out and you just. Oh, God.
Also, Chips, you missed my very uneventful game of Cake Wars. Unless you were here just watching silently. But yeah, no, he just came, attacked, died.
You're
It was literally down to just me and one other player. And he just kept coming and attacking. My bed was... Oh, hey! Trick Tally! Hi! Don't run away. Run towards. Oh, wait, was there someone in here? Apparently not. There's an open window that I can escape from there. Can morph into a plot, so I'm smaller. Sir, you're very... You're just there.
Leave him alone. He's just vibing.
Sir, what are you doing? Sir, please. Sir, come back. Don't run away. I need friends. Where are you going? So I'm suddenly less worried about losing.
That's good.
Oh, wait, I think I just saw Screen Bro again. Oh, there goes Trick. Where are you? What are you doing? Are you in? Are you flying? Are you in water? Oh, I think he's chasing a prop.
Mm.
And they're none the wiser. Oh, there he is. Come on, can you show up on my screen? No? Yes? Oh, there he is. Look, there's one of the hunters.
Whoa.
Oh boy, so scared.
Eh.
What is he shooting at? Oh my god, the props are just ganging up on him. That is so tempting. But I must hold my cover.
Damn. Coward.
There's only 4 hunters. I think I might just start here. Can I change into that flower pot? I can't? It's bullcrap. Oh, here it comes. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, I just fell out of the sky. My computer's about to die. I should really plug it in. Oh, and now I'm losing all of my atoms. Nope, I'm back. Never mind. We're good people. Chips, if you would like to join me, go on ahead. We could do Bed Wars duos or whatever. Why are there 3-year-olds in my in Minecraft chat? Chips, would you like to join the call then? If Sam is okay with it. Sam. Sam. Okay. I don't think Sam's even here, so. Oh my god, someone name tagged a thing. Tap to open friends menu. Someone somehow made that work. Oh hey, treasure hunt thing. These are still everywhere. Most likely going to be hidden in the same places as before, but we don't point that out. Oh wait, this is still the same treasure hunt as before. Also, I forgot to ask, how's the audio? Okay, chips, give me a bit. Sam has just vanished. Oh, I died. Okay, I'm gonna get that call open for you. Chips, we're supposed to play Minecraft, not AIM Lab. Hello, hello?
Mm-hmm.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
That's good, that's good. Also, question, how is the audio in the stream?
That's pretty decent.
Okay, so I got my mic situation figured out, that's good. Find it funny, it took you like 30 tests, took me 1 try.
To be fair, I was with my testing and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It was because I was trying to get the audio and video perfectly synced.
Yeah.
What you doing?
I'm just doing the like treasure hunt thing while you're doing aim lab.
No, you. Wait. How'd you know?
Huh, it's like we're friends on Steam or something.
In my defense, I gotta practice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course. But yeah, no, the first Cake Wars thing I did, there was like, I think everyone else left, and there was just me and this one guy. I was Cyan, and he attacked relentlessly. I'll give him that. He didn't capture any emerald points. Came at me at most in iron armor, and I already had middle point sharpness protection. I had a diamond sword. And eventually he just gave up and left.
Man didn't know how to play.
Apparently not. Felt kind of bad.
But Project The Sims 4 is actually quite hard.
Huh?
Project The Sims 4 is actually quite hard.
You haven't told me what it is, and I'm assuming you're not going to.
Hmm?
You haven't told me what that is, and I'm assuming you're not going to, unless it literally is just The Sims 4.
No, it's not Void.
Huh?
I just called it The Sims 4 because of the graphic style.
Ah. Oh boy, where's the rest of the things? Gotta love the challenge. Though I find it funny how many they hide, because then it just doesn't become a challenge. Like, oh, I stumbled across another.
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
And it's always the last one.
Yeah, like, by the time you get down to 5, that's when it's like, okay, where the hell are these things? Oh no, I said I swore.
Like, half of them, they don't even bother to try hide at all.
Yeah, like, I found 3 in one place. But hey, I'll do anything for free stuff, so, you know, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is convinced they don't actually think while hiding them.
You just kind of put, this looks good.
Like, I can put that there. They won't notice. And then they, like, miss chances like this to, you know, put them on, like, the boat and the stuff that's not just on the main island.
And then they don't.
And then they don't. Well, back to spawn I go. They really like the honey, like, effect. Because that's the effect they're using to, like, signal ones that you haven't found yet. And that's
So,
just everywhere in spawn.
the Zomboy is fun, but it is brutal.
Yeah. I feel like everyone
I mean,
who's ever played Monopoly can agree with that.
I love Monopoly.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's like yeah, that checks out.
Wait, is this where that parkour goes? Does it literally just go up here?
The funny thing, since I like the chicken morph or whatever in that server,
Mm-hmm.
parkour is meaningless because I can just cheese it.
Yeah. I haven't
They
gotten a morph yet.
have a thing that just says fly.
Yeah. And then, like, they can hide them inside the buildings and make it, like, 10 times more difficult. Guess what? They don't do hide them inside the buildings.
Oh, they hide them inside the buildings sometimes. Like, you'll step 2 steps in and they'll be right there.
Yeah. It'll be waiting you at the doorway.
Yep.
And then, like, it becomes a point where it's like, where haven't I looked? Because everywhere's so obvious, so where's the one place I haven't looked that's also obvious? Have I
You
checked in
know how I
here?
lost my longest character in Zomboid?
Huh?
I know how I lost my longest character in Zomboid.
How?
So, me and a friend, we were doing a little gas trip because the power just went out. None of it. We had a generator, but none of us knew how to use a generator, so we
Uh-huh.
didn't think about that. And the gas station is absolutely overrun.
Oh. So yeah, I imagine that ended well.
Like about 40 Zeds. Thing is, I cleared them out, but they got bit.
Ah.
So they died. And ironically enough, I actually never died. They just kind of left.
They're just like, well, no, I'm done with this.
Yep. So I probably could have lasted at least another week.
Yeah.
Especially since I had the card.
Where haven't I looked? How many do I have left? I can check with this one. I have 5 remaining.
The thing is, sometimes the populations amount are brutal.
Yeah. I mean, I
Because,
saw a video one time where it was like, here's setting you should do if you're a beginner for Project Zomboid.
yeah, don't have population on normal. To be fair, I think half of the YouTubers actually have their population on low.
Yeah.
Because on normal, I step outside and I see 3 groups of 5 at the very first day.
Yeah.
And all I
Also, are
have
you
is a
gonna join
rolling.
me or not?
I need to practice my aim. You can start another game real quick. I'll be a bit.
I can start another 3.
Hmm?
I could start another 3. Oh, man, where the
In
fuck
my
are these things?
defense,
You have no defense?
no, I have one. I need to get good.
I have one, I just gotta make it up.
Hmm?
I have one, I just gotta make it up.
Look, you know I'm bad at games.
If you could feel my stare.
What do you mean?
I'm giving you the look of, really?
Look, I'm not good. Everyone else is just bad.
You know, maybe I don't want to play games with you anymore.
Why?
I think you're too cocky for my taste.
Hmm?
Oh, hey, another one I already found. Who would have guessed? Okay, now I need to start checking on, like, not the city streets. Like, I know I'm supposed to check, like, back here, but then you don't find any back here, because they're like, oh, we don't want the small children to not find any. Pretty sure I got that one already. Did I get this one? Did I get this one? I didn't. I found a new one. Oh my god. 4 left. Did I get this one over here? Oh my god, 3 left.
To be fair, you wanna know why it's taking me a little bit?
Why?
I require myself to do 30 minutes of this every day.
And of course you choose right now.
What do you mean?
I'm streaming right now. And you wait until I'm like streaming and offer to join, then you're like, hey, I gotta do my 30 minutes.
I didn't know you were streaming.
You were watching it before you offered to join. Where's your defense now?
I didn't know you were streaming.
And now you're gonna sound like a broken record. Oh my god, found a new one. That's 2. And now I'm gonna find none.
Hey, 15% better than last time.
Wow. Okay, now are you gonna finally join me?
I have another exercise to do.
I sort of.
God, I hate this one. I hate this one.
Then don't do it.
I got to. If I want to get good.
There's that one over there. That guy just fell. Of course, nothing over there.
Hit the balls. Need to hit these balls. Can you stop moving around?
I mean, I'm just trying to look for these things, man.
Alright, time to go into what I actually do like.
I'm gonna be looking for forever.
I think I should do this one another 50 times.
I wish you were joking. I'm starting to think I might need to go back up and see if there's any there. Horse over there. Any down this tunnel? There's one. Have I gotten it? You bet I have.
If you were to play Project Zomboid, do you want to know how long I think you'd last?
How long?
Maybe to sundown. Maybe.
No faith.
Actually.
The only reason I think I'd probably survive longer than that is because I'd play it too safe.
Yeah. And, I mean, there's also a ton of other factors.
Yeah.
Like, for example, you could just spawn inside your house and then there could be 5 zombies outside that spot you.
Yeah. But also
Happened to
probably,
me
like,
before.
hunt down that video I saw. It'd, like, tell me what to do if I'm a beginner.
Oh, that'll make you last to day 2 at least.
Glad you said at least.
Day 3 if you lock yourself inside your house and never come out.
Now, question, are there hunger requirements? Do you have to, like, get
Yes.
food? Yeah.
And boredom.
Oh, so if I just sit still forever, I die too?
Yep, and thirst.
Hmm.
And temperature, too.
So I gotta actually strategize. Oh, no.
And you know how most of the games are like, oh, too cold or whatever?
Yeah.
At least in the beginning, your problem is going to be you're going to be too hot. So you're going to have to take off layers.
Yeah, and then that gets you bitten by zombies.
Yep. You know what's a big tip if you ever do
Sure.
play? Don't use guns.
Don't use guns.
Yep.
Yeah, they make noise.
Unless you have enough ammo to take out the entire town.
Yeah. Because I know the main issue is noise, and that if you make too much noise, more zombies come to you. More zombies
Hmm.
come to you, more chance of dying. More chance of dying. Goodbye, day one.
And also, with the more zombies coming, means the more rounds you got to unload into them.
Yep.
You know what I would absolutely cap you out at, maybe?
What?
Uh, about 8 to 9 days.
Oh, you faith in me.
Purely because of the helicopter event.
The what?
The helicopter event.
Saying
On
it
day
again doesn't
7
make me
through
know what it
10,
is.
a helicopter comes.
Huh.
And it does a thing.
Not gonna tell me what the thing does, because why would you?
Hmm?
Not gonna tell me what the thing does, because why would you?
No, I'm actually going to tell you what it does, but first, do you know what category it is in the sandbox settings?
Sure.
Sadistic AI Director.
Oh.
So basically, the helicopter, if it spots you, it follows you around for a couple hours, and then it just does nothing, and then it leaves. You know
Hmm.
helicopters make a lot of noise, though, right?
Yeah, so it brings zombies to you.
Yep. So if you're at your base and you get spotted by it, prepare to leave that base.
Prepare to leave everything.
Yep, and also you're probably gonna get swarmed along the way.
Yeah. So
Also,
I
another
found
tip:
one
don't
more.
sprint. As counterintuitive as it may be, don't run.
Yeah, I figured.
How come?
Limited energy.
Yep. I
And
also, you
I
know, it's another
imagine
thing you have to
sprinting.
manage.
Huh?
You know, it's another thing you have to manage. Your weight.
Oh boy.
And also, of course, a chance to get sick.
Where in the world is this last one? I've already been over here. Ha 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 ha.
You want me to give you a little rundown scenario, basically?
Sure.
Alright, so say you spawn in, you do well, good for a bit, a zombie breaks in, you manage to get a scratch on the neck and your left upper forearm. So with some ripped sheets, you're able to bandage that up. Problem is
Huh?
now you're in pain and now you're tired as well after a
Mhm.
little bit. So now you either gotta stay very tired, which if any more zombies do come, you're screwed because you deal a lot less damage. And you may have a simple weapon, but probably not a good one. So now you either have to wait there and hope no zombies come, or go out searching for painkillers to go to sleep. Because you're in too much pain to go to sleep.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, it is actually very much fun.
I know, that's why I want to play it.
But the game is very brutal. And it is not going to hold your hand.
Yeah, I know.
Also, if you get infected, there is no cure.
Is there not?
Well, actually, there is.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was.
Drinking bleach.
Oh,
Or
death.
just dying in general. That's the cure. The only one. If you get infected.
Where the fuck is this last thing?
Hmm?
Tempted to look up a tutorial on YouTube and be like, hey, where's the last thing? Because I know there's someone on YouTube who's bound to have already found all of them.
Hmm. But you know, it's another thing with the Zomboid.
Hmm?
Anything with Zomboid, let's see. Well, of
Also, I'm
course, you have
like,
your carrying capacity, and also, here's the
also
thing.
one thing, you got like 10 minutes before I like end the stream because I gotta go eat lunch soon.
All right.
So if you're not gonna join like now, then streams can end before you do.
I gotta get my practice in though. You can go eat lunch.
Huh?
You can go eat lunch.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna leave to actually eat lunch until like noon. So if you hurry up.
These exercises have a time on them.
Yeah, how long is it gonna take you to finish this one?
It takes a minute for each of them.
Okay, so maybe once you finish that one, we play.
Five seconds. 4, 3, 2. I'm missing all my shots. 1. You know what I found consistently is my biggest problem?
What?
I undershoot.
Yeah.
So like I'm not far off, but I'm always a little bit short.
Yeah.
Which honestly most games actually doesn't turn out to be a big issue because I hit them anyways. Because hitboxes are a bit bigger. Also, after you get back, do you want me to show you what a day like is in Zomboid?
Sure. But first, let's go kill some people in Bed Wars. Or Cake Wars, whatever.
Alright. Also, you know how I always bully people?
Hmm?
Don't worry, you're not special. One of my friends, I literally call him Noodle Boy.
Oh, of course you do.
Look, so you know the like hypermobility thing where people can like bend their limbs, all of that, right?
Yeah,
And they're very scrawny
of course.
and tall. So they're like noodles.
Yeah. So basically what you're saying is it's kind of like those inflatable wavy
Wavy
guys at
tube
car
hands,
wash.
yes.
Yes, of course.
Exactly. That's why they're Noodle Boy. Also, I don't know why, but a lot of my friends have very weak bones.
How do you know that?
Oh, because they've broken multiple bones before, and I have not broken one ever.
Oh, hey, same. I mean, I
Mhm.
sprained my ankle one time.
Cringe.
It's because I was playing with like a small
Cringe.
cousin of mine, and we were doing sword fighting, and he took out my leg, so I tried to hop on one leg, landed on it wrong. And yeah, that's the story of how I sprained my ankle.
You're on a Mineplex.
Yep. Do I have any friends?
No.
Yes, I do. I am actually friended to you. I've invited you to my party.
Hi. I'm vibrating.
Oh. Oh, there you are. Oh. Okay, show off.
Alright, what do you want to do?
This.
I like how it just immediately started flying. Like it's like anti-cheat. Get him.
Oh, yeah, I'm Rubber Brandon.
Oh boy, this is fun.
Oh,
I'm in.
yep. Oh, wait, this is the brick platform. You going on the offensive or am I? I got my answer. People on you immediately.
Yeah, I see that. One of them's going.
Yep, I'm on him.
I'll get their base.
He's dead.
All right, got 2 bites out of their cake.
Okay. Grabbing some endstone. Never mind, don't have enough. Got some endstone.
All right, one of them's coming over.
They're coming to get you. If you can keep them locked down, I can quickly surround ours in endstone.
All right, they're getting good gear.
It's surrounded. Getting sword and chest plate.
One of them's coming over with an iron sword.
Well, they're not gonna last long. You go at them.
I fell.
Well, that was smart of you. Uh, keep your attention on them. Maybe we can capture a point in a bit. I got an idea. Keep their attention.
One of them's coming over. I really don't like these guys.
Well, that one's dead. The other one's gonna join him. I'm low. I'm low. I'm dead.
Yeah, because we're not going to ever get anything done because these guys keep, you know.
Yeah. Working on getting armor back.
Yeah, we're just going to die because these guys are taking up too much time.
Yeah.
Honestly, really annoying. What the fuck?
He put a platform over you.
Yeah, that was kind of cheesing there.
Yeah. He's dead.
Other one?
Okay, he's dead. Juggled him. Are you heading over to their base?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you die again, I'm giving you shears. Here. Shears.
Now you can keep them. I got a plan.
He's dead. If they go on their bridge, I'm going to try to shoot them off.
Alright.
You got the emerald point?
Yep.
They're at base. Trying to juggle them.
There.
Okay, got the diamond guy down. Other one's dead now.
Alright.
Whew.
Hmm.
Someone just captured our point. Emerald point.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I managed to juggle the guy who had diamond stuff. And juggled him off the edge. Out of arrows, out of arrows.
Alright, I'm just gonna go get the emerald point again.
Okay,
That's gonna give us the edge over these guys.
yeah. Arrow drop is a lot more than I expect it to be.
Bedrock.
Yeah.
Excuse me, bug rock.
Yep, you're bad.
I fell.
Maybe you really are bad. Knocked one off.
I'm gonna get their emerald point.
One's coming to contest. No, he's not. Both are at their base still.
Alright, now we have two. And they have none. Coming. I really don't like bedrock PvP. I'm too
Okay,
used
out
to
of
vanilla.
arrows, go contest them. Tell me if I need to turn around and help. Okay, they're getting their point back.
Yeah, I
Where are
just
they?
don't like bedrock.
I'm gonna start getting some diamond stuff.
I really hate these pink guys.
Yeah. Here, you want to buy a TNT sheep?
This is honestly just not fun with these guys.
Damn, I missed.
I feel like that's kind of the issue with it being like so close to each other is because you're just gonna get that one persistent guy.
Fall on behind you at at your point.
Alright.
Do you go down?
Yep. These guys are so annoying.
Knocked one off.
Going for their emerald point.
Go for it. Can you also capture the other one back again?
Oh, red's got it. Yeah, we literally can't win this game because Pink has been keeping us too occupied.
Okay, one red guy down. Threw my sword.
Very clutch of you. Very clutch.
Thanks. Try my best. Respawning. Dead. Juggling him. Can you get him off the edge?
He's taking no knockback. What is this game?
Grabbing some better stuff. I'm gonna go try to contest to get our emerald point back. You watch base.
Right. Nope, one of them's coming over. I'll just watch their base.
One of them's on a floating island right by our base. It's coming after me. He's dead. Not dead. Almost dead. Going for mid. He's going for mid. I got our point.
Right, one of them killed me.
Coming over to base right now. They're gonna break through the one hole. They're dead. I have an idea.
Hmm.
Do I have enough? I do.
Got him.
They're dead.
They got their cake.
Yellow's at base. Yellow's at base. They have full diamond stuff, fully enchanted. They're just not really good at the game. Bullied them off the edge. Good job. Good job. Okay, Chips. Get our emerald point back and
Alright.
focus on gearing up because cakes are about to despawn.
Mm-hmm.
Get emerald point and try to get mid.
Getting pink emerald point.
Okay, they're shooting at you.
A lot of good that did.
Yellow's coming back. Yellow's coming back. Yellow's coming back.
Alright.
Trying to contest. Trying to contest.
They're shooting at me, but they have terrible aim.
I'm dead. Are you dead? Cake's gone. Cake's gone. I'm gonna die.
I really
I'm
don't
dead.
like thinking this because they just kind of, you know, what?
Are you dead?
Yep.
Okay.
Pink
You wanna play
really
again?
sucked.
Let's try this again.
Like, you can fully agree that pink sucked.
Yeah.
Just
Okay, we know the drill. You go on offense, I go on defense. Grab your bricks. See if you can go contest mid.
I honestly hate comboing in Bedrock.
You hate it or you love it?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Main part is because if you get comboed, there's zero defense at all against
Yeah.
it. You just kind of die.
The only like half defense you can do is if you have a bow. If you can manage to pull off a bow shot, you can knock them far enough away.
Blue's making themselves an issue.
That's fun. Okay, I got a Rune of Holding, so if I can get enough pearls, I can try to do a suicide mission for spawn. Or for mid.
Yep.
I got 2 pearls. Do you want me to try it?
If you want to.
Okay,
I
Blue's
hate
currently at
Bedrock
mid.
so much. Because someone fully used to Java PvP, Bedrock combat sucks in comparison.
Yeah. Kill to blue. Pearling.
Taking their emerald point.
Taking mid. Got mid. Because I have the extra life, I'm going to work to hold mid. You work to hold our base.
Only holding their base. I just fell off.
If you can get enough nether stars, can you upgrade my armor and my weapon?
Yep.
Prioritize sharpness. Good job. Get prot and then resources. One issue we will face, though, is I am... Is that you? No, that's not. I'm getting another emerald point for us.
Alright.
Okay, going to get mid. Someone's trying to contest it. Bully them into a quarter. That's great. Blue's coming after me. I might lose this.
Blue.
Yeah,
Gotta hate blue.
I died.
Hello.
Hi. I'm gonna lock down some diamond stuff. Can I have some emeralds?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just trying to get a rune of holding.
Do you have a rune of holding now?
No, I was going to try.
Here, yeah, you have some action. Action. Have some axe on.
It's on. Hold on.
Gonna waste some bricks on emeralds.
I'll be right back.
Got the holding.
Hmm?
You got the rune of holding?
Oh, in this island here. Why is Bedrock so weird?
Cause why not?
Got a bow.
I'd say we love the weirdness, but we kind of don't. There's emeralds.
Yeah.
Get your
Picking up
holding.
the rune of holding.
Yeah. See if you can go contest and hold mid.
Alright. Actually, how much does an arrow cost?
Bow and arrow?
No, an arrow.
Arrow is 9 bricks for 3.
I need some bricks then.
There you go.
Oh, I got many. As I got an infinity bow.
Oh, okay.
It's very low durability, but it has power 3 as well.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
See if you can capture that emerald point while you're at it.
Blues.
Yeah.
All right.
What happens when two sweats play bedwars?
See how much better we're doing now that we don't have someone constantly on our ass?
Yeah. We can actually breathe. Smell the roses or whatever. Got myself a new rune of holding.
Oh, got knocked off the map.
That sucks. Well, looks like it's my turn. You hold down the fort here,
Yep.
have these things. We
Because
go
rune of
attempt to bully mid.
holding is much cheaper than just, you know, buying a whole new set.
Also, do we already have mid? Or was that pink? That's pink.
That's pink.
Green's just taking their sweet ass time.
Let him.
Yeah, I realize pink also captured our emerald point.
One. Oh,
This one.
one that you got?
Yep.
Fair enough.
Got a contester at mid.
What stars upgrade should we go for next?
If you haven't already gotten resources, then do that. And then after that, focus on upgrading sharpness.
Alright.
I got 2 contesters coming to mid. Both blue.
Should we try to eliminate blue?
Should I?
No, like, should we?
Yeah. Gather up some emeralds to get a TNT sheep,
Alright,
along
how
with a
much
holding rune.
I already got a holding rune.
Yeah.
And I've now got a TNT sheep.
Nice. Luckily, we still got mid. Blue hasn't tried to push it. Have you gotten resources yet? There we go. Wonderful.
Did I go try to rush blue?
Not yet. They're still holding still.
Holding
If they
where?
both come to mid, I'll tell you to.
Alright.
Got a contender. They are not very good, though, because they are in full leather armor. Got a slightly better one at me, but they are not doing so hot.
Yeah, resources was definitely worth it.
Huh?
Resources was definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Now, you need to destroy him a little bit more.
I think we're gonna go just get our point back on that emerald point. What's your plan here, Blue? Not a good one. I'm dead.
Oh,
I had a rune of holding, though, so we're fine.
alright.
You want to give me some emeralds so I can get a new one? What does Health Station do? Don't know, don't care.
I don't know, could afford it.
Yeah. You want to go try to get mid back and then kill off Blue?
Alright, yep.
Because we really want to get Blue out and, like, get that mission done before beds despawn.
Mm.
Got my rune of holding back.
I think it's best to play it safe right now since the minute thing.
Yeah. You want to try to get midpoint real quick, though?
I don't know
Because
about that.
we could possibly use the protection. If you do it quick, you'll be fine.
I don't think about it.
Yeah, no, never mind. Come back home.
Alright.
I'm about to get full diamond, so we should be fine. Hey, welcome home.
Uh,
Got a whole lot of bricks for you.
you can turn into emeralds.
Yeah. I'm actually going to buy a crap ton of arrows real quick.
I hate how weird buying stuff is.
Yeah. I wish you could choose to, like, buy it in bulk.
Makes getting arrows a pain.
Yeah. Because then you're, like, trying to click the right one, and then you misclick and buy shears. Here, let's buy some more pearls and some apples.
Alright, I have 2 apples on me.
I don't have any on me yet. So, you come here often?
Usually.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where regen station is. While we're on the dirt of Ireland, we have regeneration. For a little bit.
Is it the dirt of our island, or just dirt in general? Let's test it. Dirt of our island. So, we know that we can fall back to here if things go wrong. Should we try challenging some people yet? Or no?
I think we should start.
Okay. What resources shall we need? Probably a tracking compass. That might be useful.
Oh yeah, probably.
I haven't actually ever used a tracking compass in this game.
I'm just buying as many arrows as humanly possible.
Yeah, I'm at like 40, so I've decided I'm good.
Alright. I can start turning emeralds and more bricks into emeralds.
Yeah. I'm also getting a TNT sheep for a possible ambush if we have to.
I also bought some pearls.
Oh, I need to buy some blocks. I haven't bought any since the beginning of this game. Haven't really needed it. Okay. Reorganizing my inventory. That doesn't have any use anymore. Okay, you think we're ready yet?
Yep. How many apples you got?
I'm up to 3 gaps, 3 pearls.
3 gaps, 2 pearls.
No, 3 pearls.
I think we're good to go.
Yeah. Want to go bully blue first?
They deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, they captured that point again. Go them.
You see, I'm just not taking chances.
Yeah. I mean, we might as well go for mid while we have the chance, right? Too risky? Also, green's just been constructing, like, a castle.
Yeah. We'll go for blue first.
Okay. They're expecting us?
I've been practicing my aim. And it's worthless. Really isn't doing anything.
Yeah. Oh wow, I got shot for the first time. Oh no, I'm so scared.
I just had to go and check our 6.
Yeah. I don't think we're doing any damage to anyone.
The idea is we can just take all of their arrows as they exhaust their supply.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually run back to base and see how many stars we got.
Oh, yeah, and
Never mind.
I think you should go eat lunch now.
Yeah. Well, stream was fun. Gonna end it now.
Yep.
For anyone who's still watching, which is no one. For the people who aren't watching, thanks for watching. I'll be back.